Hey guys, JG here and welcome back to The Legend of Leicester. Today we are going to start off Season 3. Now, as you may notice, I'm starting at a slightly different point than I usually do. This time I've actually played the first 2 games of the season and I'm now coming back to you after the transfer window has ended. This is probably how things are going to be in the future, so you can stay up to date with all the transfers I make. So, yeah, let's start by looking at the table. We're currently 4 for 4, so we're topping the table with Chelsea just behind in second place. The fixtures haven't been insanely hard. We beat West Ham and Southampton, and Stoke and Bournemouth. So, not insanely hard fixtures, but I'm definitely happy. We got absolutely destroyed by Man United in the European Super Cup after we, by some miracle, won the Europa League last season. But, yeah, that's just how it is. Today we will be taking on Tottenham at White Hart Lane. Tottenham are slight favourites, understandably enough. But, yeah. But first of all, as mentioned, let's take a look at the transfers. I will show you the general team afterwards, but there are some new names. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember how much I covered last time. It's been almost a week and a half since I recorded last because I've been very caught up with university work. So I'm going to go over everything. I believe I've talked about the free transfers of Green, Espinosa and Mascarell. Then I've signed quite a few youth players in the form of Jamie Shepherd, a left back who's actually going to feature in my first team this season. I will show you why later. Then I have Carl Howe. Also a fullback. He's still in the under-18s, where he will stay for a little while. Then we have... can we just have it stay like that? I hope we can. Then we have Andy Hillman. A good striker, very good potential, very tall. Looks to be a potential to be a very, very good targetman. He's not very fast, but already look at his finishing and his first touch. Could be very, very good. Then we have... I'm just going to go by this. Then we have Baba Diallo, a centre-back signed from Blackburn. Again, he's not quite as much as potential. My scouts were of the opinion that he was better than he seems to maybe be. But we'll see where it takes him. He has really good determination, and his defensive stats look pretty good already for a 17-year-old. So we'll see how he goes. Then we have Jed Mead. Very good heading already. Again, a midfielder, defensive-minded midfielder. He could probably feature in my first team already. Unfortunately, his position is currently taken by Kante and Lewis Bolton, neither of which are players I particularly want to replace right now. He might take Kante's place if I get an insanely good offer for him or something like that, but for now, he will stay with the under 18s and develop there. Jamie Shepherd we covered, Carl Howe, Andy Hillman, yeah, that was the guy I covered. Then we have Luke Rumble. Again, midfielder. Looks very good already, very good physically, and hopefully get even better. We'll stay in the under-18s for now. And Fiston Kayembe. Actually, I remember we talked about him because he has a funny name. But a winger, and again, will develop in the under-18s. Yeah, then we have the free transfers. Then we have some interesting ones here. Daniel Munoz, I'm not sure. Spanish right back, signed him from Celta Vigo for almost 5 million euros. He's not very good now, but his potential told me that I should probably sign him. He's going down in everything right now for some reason, I'm not sure why, but oh well. Then we have Jean Cissé, a Swiss centre-back. Looks to be very, very good, or ready to be. He could feature already, but we have quite a few talented centre-backs in our squad, so again, he will stay with the under-18s for now. Sign him from Grasshoppers for 5.5 million euros. Hopefully will develop into very good, and otherwise we can sell him on for profit. Oh yes, Alex Murray. You've probably noticed the number that was next to his name in the transfer overview. 25 million euros. Now, why on earth did you do that, you're probably asking. Well, I'm going to show you why. This is why. PSG came in with a bid for Geronimo Rulli, and he kicked up an absolutely ridiculous fuss about it, so I agreed to sell him to them for 28 million euros. Now, that's pure profit, to be fair, so I can't complain too much. To be fair, it's been doing quite well for them already, it seems like. But, I mean, yeah, I sold Geronimo Rulli, and I wouldn't go as far as saying I panicked, because I was looking at a young keeper for a while, and hopefully this guy will do the job. 25 million euros, is it too much? It might be. It honestly might have been. But hopefully, I mean, I would probably rotate him and Schmeichel quite a lot this season. See who gets the first team spot, but it will probably be this guy, mainly because he's 10 years younger. Yeah, so that was my panic buy of this transfer window. Then we have Russian Hepburn Murphy, signed for 2.8 million euros. Honestly, I signed this guy because my director of football said, hey, you should probably sign this guy. And I was like, not too expensive. Look, could be an okay squad player. Sure, why not? Currently in the under-21s, trying to loan him out because he's not going to see first-team football yet. Probably a useless transfer, but I mean, he might be good to have. And last but not least, Garnet McAllister, a Northern Irish defender signed from Nottingham Forest. Actually already loaned out, that's right, I loaned him out to Plymouth, I'd almost forgotten that. Again, I mean, right now, not insanely good, but will hopefully be so in the future. And quickly looking at the outs, as said, Geronimo Rulli, that's obviously the biggest one. Then we have Jeffrey Schlupp. Wolfsburg came in with a bid of, I think they came in with a bid of 7.5. I said, if you give me 15, I'll sell him. They came back with 8. I gave them 12.5. They came back with this, I accepted. I mean, he, basically the last 2 seasons, he has been complaining quite a lot about lacking playtime. So I decided, you know what? Hopefully you can get playtime at Wolfsburg. So yeah, that's also why Jamie Shepherd is featuring in the first team. I didn't feel like justifying signing a left back. Especially because we also sold Ben Chilwell, who's currently injured again, to Ipswich for 2.8 million. Again, he probably didn't have the potential to feature in the team, so I decided to sell him. We also sold Wes Morgan to Stade de Reims. He's already featured for them actually, but he was getting old and he was getting bad, and I had better prospects in the team, so despite all he's done for them in real life at least, I decided to sell him. Then we have, Robert Huth. Yeah, I sold Robert Huth as well. Again, same story as Morgan. Despite all he's done for them in real life, in the game he's old and not quite as good anymore. Sold him to Atlanta for just shy of $1 million. I mean, nothing particularly good about him. I wish him all the best. And Jack Barmby, reserve player, ex-Manchester United, didn't use him, sold him to Barnsley. I mean, not really, never made an appearance for the club. Spent most of his time out on loan. So I sold him for Barnsley, where he actually has made some appearances. So, yeah, that's that. I think that is all the transfers, actually. Yeah, and a ton of loans, of course, but yeah. A few first-team players from last season I've loaned out. Nicolo Barella, Oscar Krusnell. Who else? Our John was featuring tangentially in the first team. And Choduri, still one of the biggest talents I have. This will hopefully be his last loan before he comes back and is ready to feature. Again, also a defensive midfielder whose positions are kind of taken by Kante and Lewis Bolton. Anyways. Yes. So I think that's all that happened in January. No, so not... What the fuck am I thinking about? Not January. I cannot brain today. In the summer transfer window. You know roughly what I'm trying to tell you, hopefully. There's not really much more to say. We're still going with this tactic. The 4-4-2, which did quite well last season after that very, very bad start. So, I think we should just get to the Tottenham game. Hopefully we can keep up the form that we started off the season with and go 5 for 5. So yeah, let us do that. Okay, let's see. A lot of my players are tired. Has there been an international break? There might have been. As said, my game has been set at this point the day before the Tottenham game for almost 1.5 weeks due to other business. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Mahrez, you're tired, but do I want to play you? Yes, I do. because Tottenham are strong and he's arguably still my best player, despite playing in a role that he's not exactly a fan of. Kante, yeah, you're good. I suppose, yeah, King gets his debut for the season, and Iheanacho. Do I want to play someone? No. I'm going to line up with my best possible team, mainly because I want to win this game. So, my bench, yeah, that's also why I am actually going to play Schmeichel in goal, because he has the experience that Meret doesn't have. So, Jedvaj, Gray, Kramaric, Simpson, Bolton, and Stab on the bench. I'm probably going to play Jamie Shepherd in instead of Danny Simpson, because he's a bit more versatile. Otherwise, I think this is the team we're going to go with. So, yeah. Let's do this. Okay, one player needs squad number. Yeah, that's fine. 33. Great, so let's do this. Excuse me. Okay, so, as said, we are not favourites at all. Yeah, I'm right. Tottenham are favourites, 2.25 odds. We're currently top of the table, though, and Chelsea just drew their game, so we can actually build on our lead if we're lucky. Okay, let's see here. Key men, Lloris obviously, Kante again pretty obviously. Pundits say it's a draw. I disagree, I think we can win this. Let's look at their team. Anyone new? They have Harry Kane, they have Nacer Chadli, Christian Eriksen, Nathan Redmond, Christopher Aya, who the hell, I can't see what's written there. Victor Camarasa. Apparently pretty good. He's pretty decent. Never heard of him though. Danny Rose, Toby Alderweireld, Leander Dendocker, sorry. Again, pretty good. Very highly valued. Come on. I didn't freeze my game, did I? And Kyle Walker and Hugo Lloris. And our team, yeah, Iheanacho, Embolo, Albrighton, Kante, King, Mahrez, Fuchs, Jorge, Amati, Trippier, and Schmeichel. Yes, fine. Great. Let's do this. And everything is still set up as I left it, hopefully. It is. Okay, so as long as we don't concede, we're off to a good start. Unfortunately, my defense is also the area of the team where I do consider myself weakest, mainly due to the fact that I have quite a few young players there. Hopefully they can prove me wrong though and perform well. Anyways, I've already got 2 bookings, we're not even 15 minutes in. We're barely 10 minutes in. That's not very good. Anyways, come on, be careful. What's that? Okay, that was actually not too bad. That looked worse than it actually was. Iheanacho has the ball and back to Albrighton, who puts it into Kante and passes it to Walker. Kante, are you colorblind? Okay, I was just getting worried. I thought that might actually have been a foul. Luckily, I was wrong. Anyways, Albrighton had to. We've been on the attack for a while now. Iheanacho, yes. Kante, yes! 1-0. N'Golo Kante. In the 12th minute, that I thought we were later on. 12th minute, 1-0 to Leicester City over Tottenham Hotspurs. Keep the run going, boys. Iheanacho was actually a very good pass to Kante. Maybe slightly overhit, and honestly, that's poor keeping from Lloris. He should have been on that, like, I don't know. He should definitely have come out to that and not just let Kante run it in, basically. Anyways, let's keep on going. Ooh, okay. No, not okay. No, not okay. Definitely not okay. Ow. Nice goal, but definitely not okay. Damn. I want to see that in 3D. I mean, that was hit with some venom. I mean, nice, fantastic lofted ball from Asher, but okay, I can't really say anything to that goal. That was incredibly well hit from Kane. Though I do still think we probably should have defended it better, but there's not really much to do about that. Really, another booking? Half an hour in and we're already on 3 bookings. I don't like this. Okay, so we have the ball again, so that's something. King has it. Embolo. Mahrez. Come on, Morris. Do your thing. Back to Conte. Conte through the middle. In the assistant role, maybe? Iheanacho? Yes, Embolo! Yes! 2-1. Iheanacho sets it up for Embolo, and it is 2-1. And Tottenham statistically, Tottenham are winning this game, but we have been playing quite well. Iheanacho, how does he keep the ball there? Very well tight play. Embolo, deflection off the defender, and Lloris does get a hand to it. Unfortunately, it is not enough. Or well, fortunately for us, I suppose. Anyways, we have the ball in defence. Don't make stupid mistakes, please. That would be preferable. Mahrez, Embolo. Yes, come on. Do your thing. And it's back to Conte. Iheanacho. Yes, Albright. Ooh, Albright misses the shot. That's a shame. We are nearing the end of the first half, but time is going very, very slowly. We have a free kick. And no, they don't even get a booking. And they have some offsides. We've committed 9 fouls, they've committed 2. It's a very aggressive tactic, this one. Anyways, Mahrez. Do I want to bring him off? I kind of do, because he's quite tired. I don't want him to get injured. So I'm bringing on Demarai Gray instead, and I also am bringing off Kante. He's been doing very, very well, but he's booked. And on comes Lewis Bolton. Hopefully I can keep the run going, despite subbing off 2 of my key players. I just realised now that was literally my 2 best players I just subbed off. In hindsight, maybe not the best idea, but yeah, I'm taking the risk. Anyways, let's see what goes on. Marty. Embolo's offside. Okay, so not much is really happening. Now we have a corner, and nothing happens. Iheanacho has the ball. On to Bolton. Bolton, Embolo! No! Ooh, that was close to being 3-1. I don't particularly care how much we win this game by, but I really would like a win. Okay, so not much is really going on. Okay, so Bolton did not get a booking from that tackle. Oh, come on. Yeah, so there's not really been much highlights for a while now. Oh, finally, there's one. Schmeichel punts it. Okay, didn't punt it up. He passes up to Fuchs, to Jorge, to not Iheanacho. Attempted pass to Iheanacho. Unfortunately, it failed. Don't let Kane get too much space. He's an absolute... No! Oh, fuck. I think that was an own goal, wasn't it? It was. Amati gets the own goal. That's not too good, is it? Red Fuchs should do better. What happens here? Amati's... What, Amati, why would you slide into that? What good could possibly come from that? Use your brain, man. Honestly. Anyways, let's see. Can we do better? I'm going to sub off Amati. He deserves it for making that mistake. Jadvaj, you're coming on. There we go. 20 minutes left, we just made a last substitution. This will bite me in the arse, but oh well. If we can hold this draw, I'd be quite satisfied as well. Realistically, we're not going to win the title anyways, but getting as many points as you can is always preferable, obviously. Now, let us see. Okay, so can we? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, just don't let them score. That would be... That would make me upset. And they didn't. Great. It's full time and the game finishes 2-2. It could have gone worse, but it could also have gone better. I'm not complaining, let's put it that way. An away game against Tottenham is always going to be hard. But, of course, the own goal is rather bitter. So we did not go 5 for 5 as I had hoped, but 4 for 4 and 1 draw. That's still pretty good. 4 for 4. Oh right, I should look at my Champions League group. Let's just do that. There we go. Group B. We are in group with Bayern Munich, Atletico, and Galatasaray. Basically, we will be going out in the group stage. Whether we go last or drop into the Europa League will be seen. I mean, I haven't looked at Galatasaray's team. I might actually just do that. Okay, let's see here. So, I mean, they do have quite a few good players. But if I were to place my money now, I would say we absolutely do have the better team. So, but I don't know, let's see if my prediction will actually come true. I mean, we're playing in Istanbul in 3 days' time. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's about it for this game. I'm still terrified for that. I had actually totally forgotten that I'd gotten such a terrifying group. But that's just how things are. We're in the Champions League. We won the Europa League, so we can't be totally bad. Although I still consider that victory a major miracle. A major miracle. But, I mean, we can't call ourselves defeated just yet. Anyways, I think that is it for this time. I will see you guys next time. Bye!